Michaela. Michaela. Some people say Michaela. I am Michaela. Naniana. Hold on, let me open this up. Oh my gosh. I don't know if all of you are feeling this souped up energy. Help. Hold on a second. I am really feeling this energy right now. And it is intense energy. I mean, I feel like we're just swooping in and out of timelines and trying to remember what you did yesterday is like pulling a tooth. I'm not happy with all of this. It's a lot of processing, a lot of energy. I'm gonna have to get a goblin like Vicky Diller. Oh, I love how she's intense. She's very intense. I'm like, she's so funny. When she's like, get those thumbs up, like. Love her, love her, love her. So today we're just gonna. Okay, today we're gonna dive into today's energy. Now we had our A8. That was the heightened part of it, right? So you think, right? Well, if you look at today's date, it creates a doorway. It has more of a doorway entry because of the 11 in the middle. So here's the thing. Yesterday, this was crazy. So yesterday was my kin day. But here's the thing, y'all. I wasn't even paying attention. I was so wrapped up in the neck pain stuff that I had been dealing with. Now, my chiropractor is really looking at it as a form of whiplash. So, and saying whatever old scar tissue from the surgeries, all of that stuff got triggered. So, I'm just processing it, moving through it. And it has done an amazing releasing after yesterday. Now, yesterday was my kin, which was the White Galactic Wizard. And it was really interesting. It was all about the power of endlessness. But this is like one of those kin moments where everything was in sync yet again. It was all in sync for me. Went to the office, went and had my neck and everything stripped out, my scaling stripped out. Everything was so swollen. So I was getting that all stripped out. And then after Madonna was working on me, she says, my hubby's here. He can go ahead and adjust you. And it's a Saturday. And he comes in, he goes, I need to adjust you. And I'm like, okay. So he, hi, Pearlie, comes on in and does the activator on me and adjusts everything. And I'm just like, he goes, it's looser. The muscles are releasing, but it's going to take time for this to heal. And I'm like, I just don't understand. But I know I'm dealing with old scar tissue stuff. My rainwater. Oh, my rainwater. What do you mean? What happened to it? Are you talking about your prayer water? Is it okay? Did you were you able to give it where you needed to give it? All right, let me know what's going on with that. Um, so after that happened, I was just like, okay, he aligns it. I go back. She strips it out, and then she. Oh, I gotta show this thing. I gotta get one of these, you guys. Oh my gosh. Then she brought this out. This is what is this called? Well, they call it a therapeutic muscle thumper because this really has like 5 or 6 settings. It goes into the muscles and really releases all the scar tissue stuff. Man, she put that on my muscles and just worked down in that tissue, got it all loosened up, and I was just like, and you know when it's on, this is a chargeable one, but this one when she got it, she says, you know, she had to get an adapter because this adapter is for Europe. So I was like, oh no. So she said, yeah, I had to order an adapter to go with it so I could use it out here. So, but this is like, it's charged. And it has its different settings. I can't take that much. That would hurt too much in my tissues. But it literally breaks down all the stiffness and the stuff that's going on. So I just did it before coming on here because one of the things that's happening is the amount of scar tissue buildup I've been dealing with. It has worked its way up all the way down into, because the incision is here when they went in and they did all of this and it's all up in my neck. And I'm like, oh my God, what the heck? So we worked on that, got that done. And it was like everything from that point on everything was in sync. Everything was happening and it was in sync. And I said, wow, everything's lining up. And it was funny because he normally doesn't come in on a Saturday to do any kind of chiropractic thing. He doesn't do it. And she says, it's because you're special. He comes in for you. And I said, what? So yeah. So that really made me feel good. And you know what? When I was walking out and I was walking back to the car and I'm feeling, she said, don't forget the ice. You're going to have the ice. Oh my God, I was icing like crazy yesterday because it was like 2 to 3 hours later after all the adjustment and stuff. Everything just decided to say, hi, we're going to remind you what you did a few hours ago. And I'm like, holy crap. I got ice all over me. So as I'm walking down to the car, I literally hear Spirit tell me, remember when you are constantly doing things for people and you're constantly giving, you're constantly just extending, you're doing something, you're being of service. You're not asking for any money. You're just saying if you're going to offer something, if you want to get a reading or something, you can contact me on my webpage and all this. And I go, yeah. I said, this is what it means to have somebody take care of you. You are always extending yourself for other people. They took the time on their Saturday because they knew how much you were in pain. And they came in just to see you, to take care of you. And I said, you know, there was not enough gratitude that I could just say for that because one, I'm a Capricorn. Two, I'm that type of person. How can I help you? What can I do for you? I'm always the one that does stuff. And it's one of those light worker things that all of us do. We are always there for everyone else, but sometimes we keep forgetting to say, hey, I need a little help. And I actually had to say, I can't get to this certain part on my neck and to release that tissue. I need help. So for me to just finally say that, and then both of them came and they really just were there to help me with that. And I was like, thank you so much. So you're probably saying, what about the spiral light? What about this? Because I'm dealing with the scar tissue and I had to release it, I can only release so much in the energy itself. But what I did after I got it released, I was able to get the frequency codes in better because it was like, how does she touched the muscles? She said they were hard as a rock. I said, I don't understand how. I'm drinking good water. I'm doing my magnesium. I'm doing what I need to do. And I said, you know, the only thing that has changed is I haven't been doing all my yoga. Like before all this shenanigans started in 2019 and 2020, I was in yoga every single day. I was doing hot yoga. And now, ever since that happened, it was like, hi, lovely, hi, lovely. I just kind of got to this place of, oh, I'll do this kind of fitness, or I'll do this, oh, I'll do some walking. I'll do this. Oh, I'll stretch here and there. I wasn't being consistent like I was before with all the stretching. So, and then a couple things had happened and I wasn't feeling good. My asthma was out of whack. And I'm like, dang it. I can't seem to get caught up on everything. So, this is what it is when you turn 58, and now it's hot in here. Hold on a second. When you turn 58, things start kind of processing and breaking down. So, and you're probably saying, oh, don't use age as a thing. Well, I'm looking at my body from the time when I had my nursing, and then I was doing dance. I was teaching choreography dance, doing jazz, modern. I didn't stick too well with the ballet, but I did do more of your ballroom dancing, that type of style, and blended it in with the dance. So my dance technique was all about a blend of this, a blend of that, and then putting on different type of showcases that would help raise money for people in need. And I did one for a church where we raised money for the homeless for food and clothing. So, and it was good. It was a good turnout. But it was just the time that we put into it. And this is what I'm talking about. The magic of the self. When we look at the magic of the self, which is today, why I'm here talking to you about this 8-11-8 energy. Okay, so now add up those numbers. I want you to add those numbers up. And the final 2 digits, add that together. And what is the final number? Someone put it in a chat. Add the numbers up. Give me the final 1-digit number. Now I'm going to show you how this is a really good day to really do a cosmic anchoring. This is like that final piece. Okay. 9, exactly. Exactamundo. You got it. 9. Now, here's the part, everyone. Okay. So, I don't know who it was, but someone was talking about it, and I was looking at it, and I said, And I heard, you need to go on and let everybody know they need to anchor today, for sure. And I said, okay. So, Blue Solar Eagle, I pulse in order to create, realizing mind. I seal the output of vision. That's the key word. I seal the output of vision with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of magic. The color is blue. The planet is Jupiter. The crown is the chakra and polar. Now the message is the mental universe consists of different thinking layers. The level of thinking you tune into determines the type of question you ask and the answer you will get. Let me read that again. This is very important. The mental universe consists of different thinking layers. The level of thinking you tune into determines the type of questions you ask and the answer you will get. Okay? Now, pay attention to this. Today is, when you look at the 8 before the 11, we see the as above, so below. We see the divinity. We see the unity. We see the karmic of the good and the bad. We see the balancing. Okay? We see that 8. Then we get to the 11. I see that as the doorway. But if you were to add the 1 and 1 together, but the 11 is a master number, so you don't have to add it together. But it comes to a 2. But it's all about the unity. It's all about the balance. Okay? But it's also a doorway into abundance, into what you're creating, into what you're visualizing, into how you're linking it into the stars. So here we go on this. So I brought out the Oracle of the Universe. Something just said, go take a look at that. Pull it up. And I said, okay, fine, I'll go pull it up. So I pulled it up. And I was just like, huh. So remember when I was talking about, well, this was in the Zoom group. We were talking about the helix, doing the helix work. And that is what they call the eye of God. And I was like, okay, protection, got it. Then we were talking about the constellation, the dragons, the Draco, the guardianship. Okay, talking about that. Then I said, well, because that star has been out there and it's been super bright, and that is a part of our transitioning and all the energy that's coming in the codes. Sirius, dog star, consistency. I like that bright star. Let me read you something. I thought this was very interesting. And this is the beauty of when you have oracle cards, when you have tarot cards, they put a lot of history of what they have researched to design their cards. So this one is all about consistency. And it says, being reliable and consistent in an important aspect of being trusted by others. Stay on your path. Keep building your positive habits. Loyalty is value. Your path will be illuminated. You are standing at a crossroads, but you already know the correct path to take. I was like, yeah. So I pulled them aside and I said, okay, I want to talk about this on today's show. But here's the thing I was looking at as I went and read further on Sirius. Now, this was kind of like, what? Oh, what do? So it says Sirius, which means glowing or scorched, is the brightest visible star in our sky and has a consistency, brightness, and luminescence unlike many other stars. Its luminosity is used as a base marker for measuring others, and its the brightness means it has been observed for thousands of years by cultures such as the Babylonians and the Syrians and the Norse and the Polynesians. It was important reference of navigation by the lateral too. Summer and the rising of the Niles were both marked by the first appearance of Sirius. Over the eastern horizon, and winter was marked the same way in the southern hemisphere of the Polynesian cultures. So it goes on to say that it's a dog star, and it is a Canaan's, I want to say Canaan, the Canaan's major constellation. Okay, the Greek goddess Hecate is the goddess of the underworld, the torch bearer who brings the light to the same darkness. And I was like, well, yeah, that's the elder crone Hecate. Wait. Hecate is often depicted standing at a crossroads. And I'm like, okay. With a three-headed dog representing past, present, and future. Okay. So I started thinking about something. And I said, she brings the light to you when you're in a crossroads, when you have to make a decision on something, okay? And she stands there with the guardians to bring awareness to you that you have to make a decision which way you're going to go. If you're going to go your past, if you're going to go your present, or if you're going to go your future. Which is it that you want to engage in? How are you going to align yourself with that? Today is that day. Because of how it lines up with that energy of today. Hi, lovely. Come on in. So today's the day of, if you are sitting at a crossroads and you're looking at how can you enhance your liberation or really anchor in what it is that you really desire. So let's talk about something. And I'm going to get very straightforward here. And this is just how it's going to be said. First of all, we are divine beings. Okay? We have the power to manifest anything. But remember, I wanted you to change that word manifestation into materializing things, to be able to bring things into your reality to materialize, okay? To reap from the materialization in your reality, okay? So, in this construct, there are certain things that are spellbound on us to limit us due to beliefs and indoctrinations. Okay, we know this, right? Now, you can't reach those other realms unless you do the work. That's the key. But a lot of people don't understand this whole philosophy part of it. You got to do that inner work. You got to be able to break down those seals that were put on you by the Lemurian ones so that you would only stay stuck in the energy of a 3, a 2, a 3, and a 4. You would never go any more further than that. Okay? Like they're doing us a favor saying we're going into 5th dimension. No, we're already in that. We're just getting caught up with the energy of it, realizing, oh, we're in this because things have already started breaking down and changing. Okay? It's already transforming itself. So now, it's like, oh, here's your ticket to get on board. Sorry for not giving you your ticket early enough so you can get on board now. So you can see what the hell is happening. That's what's happening to us. So as we have all this revving up going on, and you're trying to manifest and put things together, if we don't do that inner work and break those seals that were put on you during your incarnation in and out of this system, you can't go any higher. And that's the part they don't tell people about. So here you are, you work your ass off trying to get to these places, and you can't really see. You get a little dribble here, a little dribble here, a little dribble there, a little dribble, but not the whole kit and caboodle shabam. You don't get the whole thing. So, because those of you that are members of the Be So Light tribe, you've done that work. I've taken you through that journey of breaking those seals. I've taken you through those journeys of break those contracts, cut those cords, cut those ties, stop consenting to the timelines and energies, and start saying yes to you. We did that work. We did it in sections, did it in the layers, just how it's said here. It's in layers so that it's easier to move into those higher realms because you are the fucking key to get in there now. Okay? That's how this rolls. So if you don't get yourself keyed up to get into those higher frequencies to do that, it leaves you looping in that 3 and 4th dimensional energy of, oh, I'm just trying to get by, I'm just surviving. No. This is why we break those things. This is why we don't consent to that. This is why we say, nope, not consenting to those timelines. And the more you understand the power of the words and how they are inadvertently spelled on you, once you know, you know. Then it becomes an entirely different frequency and vibration of alignment. Okay? Just like and this is where I got a lot of flack from people who know me. They know who they are. They get upset when they hear me speak any truth about some of the stuff that's been done in religions and how we were indoctrinated invertedly into belief systems of how they play trickery with the words. This is very important for right now because one of the things with being a magical divine being, when you hold that energy, you have to know how to work with the power of the words. What does that word really mean? How are you using it? What's your intent behind it? Is it going to give you power? Or is it just kind of slathering you, putting something up in front of you, making you think you just connected to it and you really didn't? Okay? Everything is all trickery. Now, my dears, what I want to share with you here is when there's all the muck and mire and the trickery going on, this is where you have to be an ace that knows everything up the sleeve. All right? That means while the others are doing all the trickery and stuff, you best better know your stuff. How to get around that. That's the game. Because the more you pay attention to how the words are being used and know that the words of how the power is being used in that word is either going to free you or enslave you. Okay? So, yesterday we talked about the word blessings, and I was having a hard time with that word blessing. Being priestess, that's something we do. Blessings, blessed be, blessed, bless, bless. When you go look at that word, the etymology meaning of the word, not no Webster dictionary form of it, the etymology, because if you can look it up, it's gonna be like the good Christian blessing. Is it God? No, when you go look up the etymology of it, it's blood. It's about to place blood on you. And I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, what? That can't be true. Oh my God, it is. When you look up the etymology of the word, and you go through and you look up the Latin, the Greek, you can look up the Hebrew, look up the meaning of these words. That's what it means. And when you even say it, be less. Be less. Why would you want to be less? Do you see the inverted trickery of the vibration of the word? Now watch this. We've talked about this before, but this is very important right now because as we go through this door today, it's all about this. As we go through this door today, it's all about tomorrow when you come through that doorway and it's going to be like, I see you have arrived. Did you understand your whole experience up to now? Did you get it? Because if you didn't get it, we'll be more than happy to recirculate you back through so that you can experience it again. No, we ain't got time for that. No. So let me share with you. I want to show you something. Okay. So yesterday when I was writing out things, I was in this writing thing. So I want you to listen to this. I'm gonna say this, and I want you to feel it. Okay, this is the best way to undo the stuff that's been done to us. Oh, may you have many blessings upon you. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Have many blessings. Okay, pay attention now. Okay, you feel that? Blessings. Okay? Here's the new way. May divine grace be upon you. May you have a divine grace day. May divine grace be upon you. You feel the difference in that? Now, let me reiterate, just in case you missed a train on this. Oh, bless you. Oh, blessings to you. Blessing. Blessing to you. Blessing to you. Okay, feel that? Now here's a new one. May you have divine grace. May divine grace be upon you today. I see Creator has given you divine grace. Divine grace is with you. May you have a divine grace day. Do you feel the difference in that? When you hear that, what's the first thing when you hear that word? Where does it hit you in your body? Where's the first place it feels good? Come on now. This is not spirituality 101. This is 1111 spirituality. Come on. Where does it hit you when you hear it like that? Come on. Somebody put it in the chat, because we can't go to the next level until somebody puts it in the chat. Where does it hit you? Heart. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, when you are anchoring in to the higher frequency and vibration, you are aligning yourself with that, okay? Divinely aligning to the vibration and frequency of what you are pulling in. There you go. Grace is in the house. She knows what you're pulling in to materialize. It is better to give the words of divine grace upon someone, because it means that the divine finds favor with you, has given you favor. Favor. Not splattering you with some blood. All right? It's giving you favor. There's a lot of power in that. Because when you go and you tell someone, may you have a divine grace day, your inner connection of your creator matrix self has just gave this person grace, favor, witnessing an outcome in their favor. Not a lack, not a scarcity. It's a divine, something that divinely aligns, favor. You feel the difference in it versus someone talking about bless your heart. Now, the ones that'll still use the words, great. But I personally, as a priestess, I'm not going to be using that word. I'm like, nope, can't use it now. It's kind of like this. Once you know, you know. Okay, once you know, you know. And this is where people get upset with me, because I'm not fitting their curriculum. I'm not going to fit your curriculum. I have my own divine curriculum, and I'm doing it right now. I just choose to be present and to be aware of the words that I am saying that are co-creating the reality that I'm showing up in. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's that. Because like I said, once you know, you know. And everything was done inadvertently to keep you at a certain level. So you would never connect to your higher self and know the divinity that you truly do carry. That's the whole meaning of this. When we tap into that divine magic of self, it's that interconnecting. Okay? It's the undoing of someone else putting a belief on you, saying this is how it's going to be, this is what this is, and this is what you have to do. Versus you connecting to it and feeling into it and seeing, does that really align with you? That's the truth of this. And this is where that struggle will be right here. Now, I'm not knocking down any religions or anything like that, you know. But here's my problem. It's the harmful intentions that were set up that has done a lot of harm to the masses. All due to the word play. That's the problem. Okay? That's the problem. I have no problems with Bibles. I have no problems with all the different writings. I have no problems with that. It's how you choose to interpret what is written and decode it to look beyond the black and white and look into the signature spirit energy of what is said, to decode it from that realm, not this lower realm, that higher realm. And this is where we are being held accountable right now. You have to be aware of how these words were used to limit you, to keep you from ever really being your true magical self. Okay? And I'm going to use the word magical because of the fact the whole universe is magical. It's supernatural. And if it's supernatural, that means you're supernatural too. It's supernatural. It's one of those moments. Okay? So, I had to talk about this part because it's a sensitive thing, but at the same time, once you understand it and you know, and you feel the vibration and the energy within that, you feel the difference, you're like, oh yeah, ooh. When you wake up and you see it for what it is, it's easier to say, no, I'm sorry, not today. Versus taking a ticket and sitting down with it and having a meal. And saying you're okay with it. Putting up with it. Saying you're okay with it. Okay. So, as I was writing that, I was like, this is really cool. It says, when they were talking about, may divine grace be upon you, this is replacing that be blessing word. Okay? How we're using it. Now, you can have that intention behind it, but it doesn't lift. It doesn't get blessed. Divine grace. It lifts. Bless. Divine grace. It goes somewhere. Bless. It just goes. Okay, so what I want you to think about today is, you know how you make a vision board? And I thought this was really cool. This lady was on and she was talking about, oh, you make a vision board, da 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 da. Okay, I suck at a vision board. And I'll tell you why. Because I put too much stuff on the vision board. All right? I put everything on the vision board because I'm thinking cosmically. I'm thinking I'm making a blueprint cosmically. I put everything on it. So then what I do is I drive myself crazy when I put it up on the wall and I'm looking at, okay, did anything on there happen yet? Did I reach that goal? No. 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 Not yet. I got that right there. That's about it. Now, it's time for an upgrade. We're going to do something different. Are you ready for this? So as I was just sitting in the bed, icing my neck and everything. I was having all kind of tripped out moments. I'm blaring, Root will do that to you. So, and skull cap. Oh, hold on a second. I want to show you guys this. I kept saying I gotta work on the nerve pain. Look at this. Sciatica nerve care. It says sciatica, but it doesn't matter. It's still nerve pain. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not prescribing. Anyway, it just has all the wonderful things in there that helps with swelling and help with that throbbing, numbing pain. Yes, this is by Newton's Homeopathics. Take a look at that. But I'm not prescribing. I'm not a doctor. Oh, today I just saw that former CEO, Sandy lady or whatever her name was, she died. 56 years old. She was over Google and YouTube, the CEO. Must have been that 8, huh? Karma. Anyway, so we're going to do something different. What I want you to do, I want you to drink a little bit of water. And we're going to build a vision board. But we're going to do it in the cosmos instead. Okay. And I want to do it with you today because today is the day that you really want to anchor this. Okay? 8-8 was the prep to get to the space of the doorway of the 11 today. Okay? Which is a really more powerful day than just the 8-8-8 day. And I want to let you know about that. So, everyone, drink some water. Now, I want you to just think about what you are going to pull in. Is it a business? Is it more clientele? Is it whatever it is? I just want you to pull it in. Okay? Yeah, we're doing that. Drink some water. Yes, lady what? Drink some water. So we're going to do the cosmic vision board, but in a very special way. One of the things I want to make sure you understand, when your body is becoming crystalline, you're becoming amplified. Oh, the CEO lady of YouTube and Google, formerly. I think she had just stepped down about a few months ago. She died today. Might have been yesterday, but the news was today. Yeah, died. 56 years old. I was like, interesting. Yeah, you can't just keep doing bad stuff thinking that it's not going to catch up with you. It will. So, I want you to think about this. Maybe. 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 So, I want you to see the cosmos. And the best way I'm going to do it like this. We're going to use this. Everyone visualize that. This is the portal. This is the cosmos. This is the creator. This is the union of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. This is the matter. This is mama. This is great mystery. This is everybody in that higher realm. Okay, think about this. Okay, so you got your portal. Okay, close your eyes. You're going to love this. Because I went through it and I was like, oh, I like this. So take a deep breath in. Inhale, exhale it out. And I just want you to go up into the stars. Go straight up into the stars. Go past all the limitation. Go past anything that is that Milky Way. Go past Milky Way. Go past all of that. Go into the stars, deep into the cosmos. Go until you feel like you just hit the God space, the creator space. Go to that true supreme space. Just go there. You give yourself permission to go there. Take a deep breath and just go there. Go. Go into the stars. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go there. Just free your mind. Just go there. Just automatically know you're there. Just imagine you are there. Be the divine child that has a beautiful imagination, unlimited. This is magic. Go there. Be there. Okay? Be there. Now, that beautiful realm, that disc, that frame, I want you to design it. Is it going to be gold, silver, iridescent? What kind of frame portal do you want to have? You desire to have. Design it. What does it look like? Okay, as soon as you get the frame designed, know that this is the cosmos. Know you are divinely aligned. You are vibrational and frequency aligned to this. This is your signature energy of alignment, of creation. Okay? You have the frame. Now, all I want you to do is visualize the picture of the person, place, thing that you so desire to materialize into your reality. But you have to take a snapshot of it and place it into the frame of the cosmos. Place it there. And then tap it 3 times. What's the next thing you desire? See it, feel into it, see yourself having it, feel it. You can touch it, you're walking through it, you're holding it, you're a part of it. Take a snippet picture of it, put it in the cosmic, put it there in the frame. Tap it 3 times. Okay, breathe. What else do you desire? See it. Feel it. Know you have it because you actually take a picture of it. Take a picture of it. Put it in the frame of this. Tap it 3 times. What's the next thing you want to put in? Feel into it. Know that you have it. Feel into that. Breathe this in. Take a picture of it. Place it into that beautiful frame, the cosmic frame. We're going to do 2 more things. What is the next one? Feel into it. Feel it. Know that it's already aligned. You are vibrationally and you are frequency aligned. Divinely aligned to it. That's the difference. Okay, you're on that divine frequency. and vibration alignment. You are ready for that to just be aligned right now. And you allow yourself to receive it because you're the one taking a picture of it and putting it in the cosmic frame. Okay, last thing. Put it in there. What is it? And just know when you see it, you feel it, you know what it looks like. You feel it in your heart space. You feel it. You just feel the energy of it. You know what it feels like. Put it into that frame. Tap it 3 times. Okay. Now, you're going to take your right index finger. You still have your eyes closed. You're participating. You are the wizard. You are the magician. You are the magical divine being. You're going to activate your cosmic vision board. Now, take and circle the frame. Create a vortex energy around it. And I want you to see those beautiful colors of blue. Keep circling it. I want you to see a really beautiful yellow. Keep circling it. Now I want you to see a beautiful color of a red. Keep circling it. It could be a soft red. Doesn't have to be a really bright red. Now I want you to see a beautiful white, diamond white, all around it. And I want you to just keep circling it. And now fill it up. Everything is getting connected. And tap it 3 times. And say it is done, and activate. Activate divinely, frequency, vibrationally aligned to materialize for me in my present reality. It's done, it's done, it's done. Okay. Align. Vibrationally, frequency, divinely align to materialize for me in my present reality. For it is done, it's done, it's done. And this is how you sign it. It's done, it's done, it's done. Because divine grace is upon me. Done! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now see that totally glow around your beautiful cosmic vision board. And you can come back at any time and add more to it if you so choose. Or you can do it in layers. However you so choose to grow it. But you already know that this is a signature energy, vibrational frequency that you are now aligned with. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. And when you are ready, slowly start to come back down into your higher vibrational frequency and your higher positive timeline on the new energy of Mother Earth. Anchor in. You have this beautiful corded energy that is coming from your cosmic vision board, is following you and has a beautiful anchor on it. I want you to take that anchor and anchor it wherever you want to anchor it, in your home, your office, in a crystal, Wherever you want to anchor it. If it's on a necklace, anchor it. Take the anchor, the spirit anchor, and anchor it to a crystal or somewhere in where you want to have it. See yourself anchoring it. Know that that anchor is there and it's activated. Done. And when you're ready, open your eyes and be here now. Okay, how does everyone feel with that? That's real easy to do because you're dealing with the vibrational energy of what you're creating. Good. Okay, today we're going to look at the magical energy because today is a magic energy day. That was nice. Good. You want to work with that. Okay, we got the card well-being. And our well-being is going to be Oh, this is pretty. Well-being is all about, reminds you to take steps towards healing aspects of your current state of being, calling in change, and things to do with positive self-esteem, being more happy, health conscious. This is cool. Okay. So, this was kind of neat. Excuse me. It says, you can sit or lie onto the ground of a full moon. Okay. I'm looking at it. I don't think you need to sit with the moon. You can do this however you want. Okay, take a smoky quart held to protect full moonlight helps to connect. The solidated crystal calms the mind. The perception, insights now untwine. Release emotions into the earth state of being to rebirth. Happiness and health awaits. Accomplishments now feel great. Grateful, I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that you do. Lend me the courage, build the power in me, assist my transcendence. So mote it be. Okay, so this helps with bringing in more lively energy, kind of like to help you turn the corner, healthy food choices and beverages, kind of revisiting your lifestyle choices, okay? So this one's a good one. Well-being. So today's well-being for me was I had a craving for cabbage and potatoes with fennel chopped up into it. fresh fennel. Yeah, that's good. With white onions chopped up into it. Yes. I said, oh, that sounds really good to me. Okay, the Oracle Dauphine. I like this set. Takes you back to the time of the Oracle. Back in Greece. Know thyself. The Archer. Focus, align, pivot, surrender. Ooh, I like that. The Archer. Focus, align, pivot, surrender. This is number 3. So today, practice the activation of your cosmic vision board. Focus, align, pivot, surrender. Belief drives actions with an unwavering faith and forward motion. Aim, shoot, and hit the target. Momentum sustains success. I love that. Your actions plan is working. Don't give up. Solar plexus is personal power. The bow and the arrow symbolizes the guided force behind your life and action. Taking aim, steady, aim and fire. I harness my full potential. I focus and act with clear intention. I align with my dreams. Have the vibrational alignment, inspired action. Make your dreams a reality. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, on that note, any questions? Is everyone good? You're going to be working with that energy today. We only have, what is today? 2 more days of this energy before it starts to dissipate and go down. So you can utilize this energy to really step into it. And for me, I was stepping into a house I saw yesterday. And I said, I really like that house. Every time I drive past this house, I like that house. And nobody's in it. It's being renovated. And I just kept looking at it. I said, looks like one of those houses I've been dreaming about. I actually found myself walking around in that house last night. 2 bathrooms. I was just like, God, I really like this house. And I just kept saying, this feels really connecting. I don't know what it is, but it feels really good. I like it. So it's that type of duality, timeline things that you're going to find yourself in. Okay, you're going to align with that higher frequency, with that alignment. Okay, so today I really wanted to come on and share that with you about the power of that word, divine grace. Okay, and I just know personally for me, I'd rather use that than using blessings. I used to love saying that word, but now when I look at it, it just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like once you know, you know. Okay? It's the same thing. Like, once I knew about what Hillary did, I can't unsee that. And Obama and all the other ones. Once you know, you know. And you can't unsee it. It's like opening up the closet door and all of this medicine stuff falls on you. You see what it is. You know it's yours to do, but you try to shove it back in the closet and just pretend like you don't know about it. But you know that's your stuff. You know that's your medicine. You know that's your hidden path you're supposed to be doing. Because once you know, you know. You just can't forget it. So I hope this did not trigger anybody. That was not my intention. My intention was to empower you to really look at how a lot of the words that have been infiltrated upon us were used to really enslave us. And if you take a look at something else, and I thought about this today, And some of you are going to go, oh, yeah. Okay. You know how back in the time of Lincoln, when it was all about supposedly freeing the slaves and all this stuff, okay? Now, it was the weirdest thing, the way this lady explained it. She explained it, and she said it's the weirdest thing. I really saw the whole thing. Said it's almost like these beings, these people, these beings come back. They're the same energy, but they might look a little different. But they're still enacting and doing the same thing that they've been doing for years and years and years and years. Okay, follow what I'm saying? It's like, okay, Lincoln, let's just say Lincoln is now T. Let's say that. He's representing T. Okay? But maybe T was Lincoln back in the day. Okay? The energy of the continuous storyline that keeps playing out is to set everybody free. Follow? Follow what I'm saying? That's the whole plan. Everybody needs to be set free from the system. Okay? To not be enslaved to the system anymore. To not be utilized as a slave to any companies that do not value you, that don't want to pay you what your worth is, won't give you vacation time off, won't give you decent sick leave or whatever. You know, they don't care. It's all about a body in there taking care of the situation. That's it. Okay? If you really look at it, it is the same game that they've been playing forever, which means they never, ever change. They always will stay the same. They might change their suits, their human suits, might look a little different, but it is still the same freaking game. Freeing the humans out of slavery. Okay? Freeing the humans out of slavery. But they don't want to do that, see? Because it's easier to keep you in the system of the indoctrination of what was created than to let you think and feel your power of yourself. Because they would know game is over because of the fact that you would step in full ownership of yourself, your sovereignty, and say, I'm not doing this anymore. Once you know, you know. And that's the power it would take to flip the switch. But we still have too many people, like in the Matrix, still hooked in because they don't want to come out of it. They don't want to take ownership of that. They wouldn't know what to do with it. So it's really interesting. I say, you know, she's right. And believe it or not, for her, what triggered her to come onto her station, I don't even know this lady's name. She just came up on my feed, and I listened to what she was saying, and it was truthful. And she said it like this. She says, you know, I just got off from working my first job. I went over to go do my second job, and I was assisting in cleaning this lady's house. She was a new client. And she just thought, because of my skin color, that I automatically was going to vote for Camilla. And I told her, no, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not voting for anybody. And the lady said, what? And the lady said to her, you live in the United States. That is the one thing you should be doing is voting. And she says, well, I used to, but it just seems to get worse every time. Nobody really honors their words. Nobody ever really does what they say they're going to do. And it's the same game that they've been playing forever and ever and ever. And it never changes. Different faces, different tones, different sex even. Or maybe both. But it never changes. It never changes. It's the same game. And she stood up and she says, you know what? I decided to not waste my energy on that. I decided not to be a part of that game because it's already done in the first place. Once you figure that out, how the cheating comes in, it's like it's already done. Why would I want to put my energy into that? And the lady didn't know what to say to her, but she just assumed because she was a copper-skinned woman that she's going to vote for Camilla. And she said no. So I'm letting everybody here in this tribe know I would never vote for someone like that. I don't vote, period. And I'll tell you why. I stopped voting the day when I saw Bush beat Gore out. And when I heard the words Bush said, and he didn't know his mic was on, and he says, oh, I really won. We pulled that off. When I heard that and felt the vibration behind it, and I knew Gore was supposed to win, I felt like he was supposed to get in. I felt it. I voted for Gore. And I said, I will never vote again because I just got shown that this isn't real. I don't need a freaking two-legged being governing over me, telling me what I can and cannot do. That's when you take back your power. When you can see it from that perspective. And you can see it for what it is. And you don't waste your time. And you want to go out and go vote? Go for it. Go. But know what you're voting for. Know where you're putting your signature energy at. And what you are consenting to. Put it in that way. Game over. Yes. I'm saying it like this because it's all about where are you putting that signature energy, your energy. And what are you agreeing with? What are you consenting yes to? Are you consenting yes to that? Because pay attention. Has it worked out good for any of us? Until we have, and I'm talking about all of us as a human race, until we get our stuff out of the Vatican that has the Earth serial number on it, you, me, you, everybody else, till we get that back in our hands, yeah, that's where it counts. That's where it counts, to get that back. Set us free from that. Do humanity justice in that field. Because that's where it is. When you trace it, that's where it is. Every single one of us are in there. Until we get that number back, this is the fight we have to do to stay true to ourselves. Because as that timeline increases, we're going to keep getting this energy of forgetfulness. Not being able to remember certain things about your life or what you liked or what you did, because the frequency is going up so high. I mean, how many of you can think back a few days ago, what'd you eat? What'd you eat a few days ago? Remember how it used to be when the weekend would show up? It would take time to get through the weekend. You couldn't wait. We're on Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. We just, time is like this now. You don't even have time to be angry. You don't even have time to do that. It's like, oh, reflect on it. Okay, I'm done. I gotta get over it now. Yep. So, please, take this moment and really think about that. Think about that connection. Think about that, how things are moving right now. I went out walking today and got in some pollen stuff and smoky stuff. I've been a little congested ever since. I don't care. Whatever. But I really want you to think about that. Where's that signature going? What are you consenting with? Because remember, they got to get you to consent to it out of your own free will. That's their game. How can we get them to consent to it? We fear them, and they'll do anything we tell them to do because they fall for the fear tactic first. Then we have control of them. Today is a magical day. Don't give your power away. Stop giving your power away. Stop giving your power away. Gather it up. Today is a day that you can sit back and go back and look at where have you given your energy away. Who didn't appreciate you? Who didn't even give a simple thank you for something that you did? I did something for someone. I went through their email. I sent them an email, sent them a reading, and told them where they can find it. Haven't heard a word. Haven't heard a peep. I'm like, oh, okay, well, they didn't get it. I guess it wasn't important to them. So if you're showing up here on this platform and you all of a sudden feel like, is she talking to me? I suggest you go check your email and then go check your signature, your Signal account, and take a look. Take the T off and go in it on that part and go in and take a look. I left you something. It's things like that. So sometimes that's how I operate. I just do things. Just do it. And a lot of times I want to see how that makes that person feel. Because I like it when it shows up for me, like yesterday. Okay? We got a long road, so now I'm going to wrap it up with that 9. Today's that 9 energy. What needs to kind of be completed, and then what's the new energy you're going to jump into? Okay? What needs to be concluded? How do you want to wrap it all up? How do you want to seal the deal today and say yes to it today? And then you take action and divine frequency, vibrational, aligned action to materialize it. It's not enough to just say I'm manifesting it. No, fucking let's materialize the shit. Let it drop down in front of you. Let it show its face. Let it be delivered to you. Let it show up. Allow it to come into your space. Okay? All right, lovelies. You know what? I'm thinking about just buying one and keeping it in the car. I really am. I think it would be very useful in a car. Why are you driving like that? Get out of the lane! Why did you next way. Please, people, wake up. We got to get to the next phase. You're holding us up. All right, lovelies. Be good to yourselves. Have a wonderful divine grace day. And may favor always find you in that divine way. All right. All right. So everyone be good to yourselves. Do your thing. If you haven't gotten this book yet, oh my gosh. I love this book. This has so much indigenous information in it. I really like the stories that she tells in here. And her herbalism, her teaching, and even about the broom. Traditional brooms. I love it. All right, everyone, be good to yourselves. I love you much. I will see you tomorrow. We'll find out how everyone's settling in. Please do your anchoring, more anchoring today, okay? All right, everyone, be good to yourself. Much love. Bye.